Welcome to Trad Wife, episode 2. We're gonna make bread. We also want to dress for our men. That's why I'm wearing a very tight, cute outside dress. We would never wear this outside, just so you know, because that's inappropriate and other men would look at us. And that's our fault, because we're dressing for them. So we can only wear this inside. Anyway, back to the bread. We're gonna take 1.5 cups of warm water, not hot, not boiling. You'll kill the yeast. These are the most basic ingredients. If you can't make this bread, you should not be in the kitchen. You should not be cooking. If you can't make this the easiest bread in the world, don't even bother. 2 tablespoons of sugar because you need the yeast to eat something. So I only have half a tablespoon. So we're gonna do this 4 times. And I normally just put it in there and then like kind of move it so it puts off the excess. So 1, that's a half. Another half, that's 1. I work at a bank, so I'm good at math. So this is 1.5. 2. 3 teaspoon yeast. I only have half a teaspoon again. So we're gonna do 6 of these. And I just have this active dry yeast. It's like $4 or $5. Anyway, 1/2, 1, 1.5. I like the count from Sesame Street. 2. Smells like crack. 2.5. 3. And then we're just gonna mix it with this because I don't like to dirty other things. We're just gonna mix it to incorporate. And then we're gonna leave this until it gets super fluffy. It's gonna bubble. And then it's gonna look like pus. And that's what we want. Look at her. She's following me. That's what you want. You want that pus. So we have all-purpose flour. You don't need a special flour for this. I don't care what people say. This works great. We're gonna do 3.5 cups of flour. I'm gonna take a butter knife because I don't do fancy shit here. And I scoop, and you don't want to like press it. You don't want it to be like brown sugar and be packed. You don't want it to be airy. 1. Into the yeast mixture. And just 2, 3. So 3.5 cups. And my hands are clean. So I just go in and I mix it. And we're not going to over knead it. Just until it's mixed like this. And I take vegetable oil and I just do a little like that. Then I mix it. Oh, that was a lot more than I meant. Grab this, throw that, and then you're just gonna mix it around. You're gonna lube up the bowl and then throw that in there. Now we're gonna cover this with either saran wrap or a warm towel. I prefer a warm towel. And then I'm gonna put it in the oven so no one can mess with it. My cats can't get to it. So I have a warm towel and I'm just gonna cover this. I'm gonna set the timer for an hour and I'll come back to it. It will double in size and I'll show you how I knead it. It's not really like, you only need 1 bowl for this. This is not an in-depth bread review, like, or recipe. Just, this is the easiest bread recipe you will ever have. all of it. Our bread is done rising for the first rise. Look at her, she's beautiful. We're not gonna knead her. We're just gonna tug and center, tug, center. And we do that until it is a ball. Minimal effort. And now it's a smooth ball. And then we're gonna let that rise for another hour or 30 minutes, whatever you want. It's getting late. I'm so tired. So this is only roast for like 10 minutes. I'm moving up here. This is risen. Okay. Other half, we're just gonna fold, 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 fold until it makes like a tube. A log, and we're gonna put it seam side down and leave it for like 10 minutes. Preheat the oven for 400 and then put them in for like 10 minutes. And I'm gonna spritz them to make a chewier crust and then leave them for another 10 minutes. It has been 10 minutes and I'm gonna spritz and put it in for another 10 minutes. We have made loaves from scratch.